Once, a king decided to build a great city and summoned all the masons and carpenters from his kingdom. Among them was a young mason who set out for the construction site the day after his wedding. The city was built over 11 years, and when the work was completed, the craftsmen were allowed to go home, offered a choice between money or 3 wise pieces of advice. Everyone chose money except for the young mason, who preferred wisdom. The king gave him 3 pieces of advice. First, never place your burden on the horse of a random traveler. Second, never spend the night in a house where the wife is young and the husband is old, or vice versa. Third, remember that on the nail of your finger is written, be restrained. After this, the king handed him 3 pastries and flour, instructing him not to break the pastries until he returned home. As he journeyed with 2 other masons, they encountered a friend who offered to carry their belongings on his horse. The 2 masons accepted the offer, but the friend rode away with their things and money. "This is where my first piece of advice came in handy," said the mason. Later, as they approached a village at night, he noticed that the hostess was young and her husband was old. He decided to go to another house and later learned that the young wife had killed her husband, blaming the guests for the crime. At that moment, the mason remembered the second piece of advice. When he returned home, he overheard a conversation between his wife and son, revealing his wife's infidelity. Remembering the third piece of advice about restraint, he chose not to seek revenge and joyfully entered the house, where he was greeted by his wife and son. When they broke the pastries, 1,500 gold coins spilled out, providing a surprising and pleasant end to his long journey.